Hello, it is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for this Moon Astrology Tarot. This is the moon in Aries, December, 19th through the 22nd. What's interesting about this moon in Aries is the moon in Aries, a fire sign, is going to be concurrent with the sun in Sagittarius, which is also a fire sign. And so, but they will not meet up. By that, I mean, when the elements, fire, earth, water, air, when the element signs meet up, we call that a trine, right? Because there's three, there's Aries, there's Leo, and there's Sagittarius that are fire signs. So when they meet, it's a trine versus when we talk about, never mind, I won't go there. I don't want to confuse y'all. But anyway, so they will trine, but they're going to trine at the end at 29 degrees. The sun will be at 29 Sag and the moon will be at 29 Aries. And then they will both move into sun in Capricorn, moon in Taurus. So, and then we have a very interesting Capricorn season that I cannot wait to talk about. Anywho, so let's finish this Aries season. This is the last fire sign of the zodiac. We have it finishing. It's sun in Sagittarius time with the moon in Aries time. It's this moment to acknowledge yourself and acknowledge your wisdom, acknowledge your gratitudes, all of these things, and just to like be thankful for the fire that you have within yourself, right? I've been talking a lot about tapping into your mission, your passions, being unique, being authentic, being creative. And now we want to give ourselves some acknowledgement for stepping into that, right? And so, of course, we're also in this Mercury retrograde, and we're about to have the winter solstice. And then, like I said, the Capricorn season. Okay, Sarah, stay focused. I'm very excited about 2024 and beyond. Anyway, okay, so we have the Hierophant upright. This is Admiral Nikiv. And what I like about this is all about like not only high level commitment, but high level wisdom. I want to say intellect, but I feel like this is more talking about wisdom. You have stepped into this whole new being of yourself where you acknowledge that you hold wisdom, whether it's, emotional intelligence or it's academic wisdom or soul-driven wisdom. Maybe you've noticed that you feel things in your body. That's body wisdom. Things like that. And so that's what I love about having this Hierophant for this moon in Aries time. And then we have, let me put a card down here. And then we have the Nine of Cups upright, which is all about gratitude, or even gratification, but it's like long-term gratification, right? Like you can have like and there is a meaning behind this, could be like overindulgence, right? So you could go overboard with things. The sun did just aspect Neptune in Pisces and Mercury's in retrograde. So there is an aspect of this that could be about overindulgence, that could be about overdoing it, overthinking it, over processing it, over, seeing too much of it or whatever. But there is a level of like gratitude and acknowledgement of yourself. So I feel like with these two cards, like it's just about like seeing yourself, acknowledging yourself for who you are, acknowledging your wisdom. These are fire signs. Fire is wisdom. Fire does withhold wisdom. And so, yeah. And then I decided to pull an oil card. I sometimes do this. I haven't for a while because I haven't had the deck. But this is Roman chamomile. It's all about calmness. And I think this speaks to the potentiality of overindulgence or perhaps like just overdoing it in general. Of course, it's the holiday season, it's party season. The sun's at 28, 29 degrees of Sagittarius, which could be just overinflated energies. And so I feel like this chamomile is kind of perfect. If you don't have chamomile oil, you can of course have chamomile tea or chamomile bath or something like that to just kind of calm your nervous system. Again, and I know I haven't talked about calming your nervous system in a while, but I do feel like it's very important to know and have some wisdom about your nervous system. See, I can put it all together. Anywho, so don't forget that as these two, the sun and the moon, are leaving Aries, they're going to get into a conversation at the end of the fire signs and move together pretty much right at the same time. I know there's some hours difference, but it's pretty close that the sun moves into Capricorn and the moon moves into Taurus. So we'll talk about that with the moon in Taurus and the solstice and all of that. But so let this fire energy complete you. Let it, let it move through you. You may feel the need to move your body in a healthy way, whether it's an exercise or dancing or whatever. So there could be that aspect to it too. But yeah, so that's the moon in Aries, December 19th through the 20th. And of course, if you would like a quarterly astrology or basic astrology report, those links are below in the description box, along with how to join the Awakening Spirit Collective, along with listening to my episode of the Hearts Unleashed podcast, where I talk about breaking up with your victimhood. All that's, excuse me, all of that is below in the description box. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you on the next one.